What's up, everybody? It's D Money from iQuitMyJob.com, where we show you how to make money online and offline to get up out of your 9-to-5 job. And the job is just a mindset, y'all remember that. Today we're gonna go over we're talking about real estate, and we're talking about actually the law of attraction and what you need to do when you're on the phone cold calling to actually get your deal done. And this is something I learned about in sales before real estate, and it's something that I had to revisit and implement into real estate to actually get some deals done. The sun blinded. I'm gonna try to actually get some deals done. So I'm gonna walk you through it, what I learned in sales, and how you can use it in your real estate journey to actually get you some deals done. So let's get to it. Alright, y'all, let's get to it. Alright, if you didn't catch the previous video before, I talked about actually cold calling and actually what you got to do on the phone. This is part one. This will be part two of it. Go check that video out. It's called Get Over the Fear of Cold Calling. So getting over the fear of cold calling and getting to it. So, all right. So today, we're talking about, like I said, the law of attraction, and how to implement that into your cold calling to actually get deals done. And when I learned about this, and I started researching it, and there's several videos online. Just put in law of attraction. And using it. If you're into personal development, of course you know about it.
Oh my God!
But, if you don't know about it, it may sound a little wacky at first, but once you start to implement this into any business that you have, it don't have to be real estate. It could be any business that you have. You're gonna start noticing the change that happens in any business that you have, So, all right, now, so you're on the phone with people, you're making calls, you steady making calls, and nothing's happening, right? Most of the time, the reason why that is happening is because you're attached to the result, and you have to let the deal come to you. Now, that doesn't mean to not make the call. That don't mean sit on your hands and not make a call. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is to not be emotionally attached to the end result. If you emotionally attached to the end result, 9 times out of 10 is like you're forcing it. Just think of it as like if you're pursuing somebody, if you're a man pursuing a woman or a woman pursuing a man, nobody wants somebody who's overly anxious. When you're overly anxious for things, they tend to not come as you want them to, or not in the form that you want them to. So what you got to do is you got to emotionally attach from actually getting a deal, and that's when the deals happen. So you're making calls. What you want to focus on is actually how many calls are you putting in for each day. Like I said, if you're making $100, now you want to go to, all right, now I got the $100 dialed in, and 100 time I didn't contact somebody. Now you want to get to actual contacts. That's belly to belly with the seller, actually talking to them on the phone. So that's actually somebody actually picked up the phone and said, hey, and they listened to your presentation. Now, as soon as you get on the phone, they'll say, "Hey, I'm a real estate investor. I'm a wholesaler, and I'm looking to buy a house quick, and blah blah blah. I could close in 10 days, or I could close in 2 if you want me to." Don't do that. Don't do that. Trust me, they gonna hang up the phone. You wanna go at it more in a little bit of a casual type way, and just like almost you want to say it in like a matter of fact type way, like, I seen this house over in XYZ street. I was interested in it, and I was just wondering, would you accept a cash offer on it? I'm an investor, and I'm just looking to add to my portfolio or something like that. You want to say it casual like that. You don't want to say and sound all giddy and over the top. Nobody likes over the top. Now, you got to know the personality type. Now, if you get on the phone with a person and they're a little bit more upbeat, you want to come up there with them. You don't want to be as moderate tone, but you want to be up there with them, and you want to pace. You want to pace. If they go up, you go up. If they go down, you go down. If they go mid, you go mid. And when you start learning how to pace, then that's when you're going to get the seller a little bit more comfortable with you. Because mind you, you're making a cold call. They don't know you. You don't know them. And you can use that to your advantage, because if you're having a fear, you got to think, we don't know each other. So it doesn't matter if they curse you out or hang up the phone on you, just move to the next call. And I'm not telling you that from just saying that. I'm telling you for somebody who I kept thinking the same thing. Like, if I get a bad call, I get off the phone for an hour, and then what happens is, I'm trying to hold this phone, y'all. What happens is, once you get off the phone for an hour, then you wind up procrastinating. I'm telling you, once you start making the calls, and you start getting more comfortable as you're making the calls, especially, and then you're gonna get into a zone. It's like riding a bike. You're gonna fall off the first few times that you get on it because it's something new. And as you consistently do it, then you're going to consistently get comfortable on the phone, and then it's going to be no problem. And then you're just going to start making calls, easily. And here's another thing. Try to have something to do while making the calls. Don't be in the dark room, all bundled up and stuff like that, because you're going to keep thinking about closing the deal. What you want to do is, you want to act, you want to be busy, like have something else to do on the side, maybe read or listen to some personal development type stuff. Do that in the background, not as loud so where somebody could hear you, but in the background, so while you're making your calls, get something, whatever pumps you up, whether it's music or whatever. Use that to help you relax. Whatever your relaxing thing is, use that to help you relax, and then boom, once you get on the phone, you just rinse and repeat. You're just repeating the process, and that's basically it. And the more times you do that, and the more times you worry about how many contacts that you make a day. So, just a rule of thumb, like I said, if you're doing 100 calls a day, and you want to at least try 2%. Let's say 100, I want to talk to 2 starting off. I just want to make sure before I get off the phone, I want to talk to 2 people and let 2 people hear my presentation. That's it. And then you want to build on that from either day to day or week to week. So the next day, you go to 3 people. Then next day, go to 4. I'm not gonna get off the phone until I talk to 4 people. And you just build up over time after that, and then you'll start to learn how you attract the deal to you. Because you're not forcing it. You attract the deal to you. You're not forcing the deal. And I promise you, this stuff works. If you understand the law of attraction, you're gonna be like, yeah, D-Money, I know what you're talking about. The law of attraction does work. I have used it, and it has changed my business. I promise you. So focus on the actual process. That's what people say when they say focus on the process and not the result. That's what they mean. Focus on the process, and I promise you, you're gonna start closing deals. So I'm wrapping it up today, y'all. If that brought y'all any value, make sure to like the video. Make sure to drop some comments down below. Let me know what area you're from, what deals you're working on, what you need help with, what video I should shoot next. Look in the description. I also got some discount codes in there for the softwares that I use. I get a small commission from the company, they're not paid by you. If you use my link, I'll really appreciate it. It helps support the channel. So just hit me up below, man. Let me know and get to this money on Friday, man. Y'all have a good one. It's D Money from IQuitMyJob.com. Peace.